license plate number is. Who are you talking to? Are you trying to talk to the chat? Or are you trying to talk to me? Because you're not talking to me as if you're talking to me. You're referring to as he. Its tone isn't always genuine. However, I can read. I can see. I think you're just trying to be mean to me right now. Poor guy. That shout out's for you, buddy. Hopefully tomorrow is a better day for you. It's kind of too late to fix today already. You might as well just grab a 6-pack and ride it out. If you drink, I don't drink, but I know sometimes that helps people. And try it again tomorrow. Come back to the stream tomorrow, maybe. I mean, you could hang out all day. I'd stream all day. Hey, about it. Appreciate you coming by, hanging out. I'm in Kentucky right now, heading up to Indiana, and just making my way slowly. Every direction of clouds looks really, really bad, except for right where I am, as if somebody above is making sure I'm getting there safely today. I mean, if I had a camera shooting straight up, you'd see that all directions around me. And I've got sun. Look at the shadows in front of me. It's crazy to think how I'm being taken care of right now. And you're talking to your mom, and she's trying to watch TV or whatever she's doing, and you get louder and you try to scream at her. And she goes, "Why are you yelling?" You're like, "You couldn't hear me." She's like, "I could hear you. I just chose not to respond to you." Maybe this has never happened to this guy. He's never had somebody ignore him before. Okay, though. Appreciate you in the algorithm. We appreciate that. YouTube really appreciates you feeding the algorithm. The chat, you're affecting the chat rate. A Mensa student to come over here and say, "Hey, you know, you picked the wrong guy today." Oh boy, you picked the wrong trucker to bully. I can see you all. I was already over it. Remember, I stream all day. I stream every day, all day. I'm streaming and hanging up. And I think that he was sent here to entertain us, because he's been pretty consistent for, I think this is this third stream he's been a part of today. I don't mind it. If you guys don't mind it, if you guys mind it, then hell, we can get rid of him pretty quickly. It's just I just was letting him have a good time out there. Bamsky. I kept thinking Banksy. Maybe because that art, Banksy. I mean, Bamsky's pretty cool. I like Banksy better, but Bamsky's pretty cool. It's like something I would have called Bam Margera after he fell down. I'm like, little Bamsky fell down. Well, I don't know Bam Margera, so I wouldn't do that. But I would. I mean, that's what I would have said if I saw him fall down. No, I have moderator too. Come on. Come on. You know there's moderators in here, right? You've heard of that term before? You understand there's that technology in here? But moderators are in here just to keep the pedophiles out of here and stuff like that. Nobody ever deletes anything for Karen stuff because we like it. Well, typically we like it. Sometimes they say some pretty gross things and we got to move it because there's a lot of kids that come in and out of here. We got a lot of kids that come in here hanging out for a minute, checking out what it's like because they know they're going to be a trucker soon. That kind of stuff with some good questions. Scariest moment as a trucker. Scariest moment as a trucker. I've jackknifed a truck before. I had somebody in a 69 Chevelle, beautiful Chevelle, merge onto a highway, and didn't brake check it, but just really stopped really hard. And the rig I had at that time had electric brakes, and there was a short in it. None of this I knew until afterwards, but as soon as they hit the brake, the truck brakes started, they worked fine, but the trailer had no brakes. So it just pushed me, like jackknifed me. The cab slammed into the trailer, and it was epic. It was on the 15 freeway between Las Vegas and Los Angeles. And I was coming out of Vegas, coming down this pass. Like while I was sliding backwards because the trucks was sliding, a minivan passed me, and I clipped that minivan, took its taillights out, and I went, pulled over. I had to separate the truck from the trailer; they were stuck together. I busted that loose, and then I traded the truck in. I went to the shop, dropped the truck off, put a new truck on that trailer, and finished the job. Glass was in my hair. I think the part of, like a little bit of my ear was bleeding, but I had to finish the job. I was on my way to it was a Volkswagen. This was back when the new Bentley didn't come out yet, so Volkswagen was the one that was putting it together. And it was called, I don't remember what it's called. Volkswagen. They called it the W12 engine. I forgot what it was called. Pikes Peak or something like that. But yeah, it was a prototype. It's pretty scary though, to slide backwards down the highway and cars passing you. All right, I appreciate that. I appreciate it. I'm going to a little town up here. I don't know this area at all. I just redirected myself from where I was to where I got to go, and it's going to take me to a part of Indiana I've never been to, which means I got to go through a part of Kentucky I've never been to. I'm headed to a Kenworth dealer. The company I work for, they rent spots over at this Kenworth dealer. They use it as a drop lot. So I got to go there because someone couldn't make their run, and I was the closest guy. I'm guessing I was the closest guy, but they rerouted me over here to help this guy tomorrow. So I'm going to go to some dealer. I'm not really sure. I've never been over here. When they said go to a dealer, I'm like, oh my God, because I don't know what to think out here anymore. So well, let's go to a dealer. I just was at a dealer last night. Yesterday, I got the truck that had a PM on it to prevent maintenance, and they screwed it up. And as I was pulling out of the dealer, it started acting weird. I got on the freeway, and boom, the truck dies. So I had to take it to the dealer and sleep at a hotel last night. It's not too bad. I'm not complaining. They put me in a real nice hotel, and they pay me for the downtime. Like if I have to take time off, which I did, they pay me a pretty decent amount of money, so I'm not mad about it. They take care of us out here. Walk featured replays. Hey, I appreciate you coming by, man. I'd honk, but there's some cars around me. I remember I had this prototype in the car and in the trailer, and I was leaving Alamogordo. It's out by La Mirage. It's the dry lake beds out in the desert where they film a lot of the car commercials. And they're like, oh no, we're just going to take it down into the city real quick. So we have to do it quickly. So I just threw one strap on this car, and it was a big heavy car, and I crashed. And I jumped out of the truck and I ran to the trailer and the car didn't even move. It just had one strap on it. It was cool. Because even with one strap, I know what I'm doing. It's crazy. These people, they come in here whining and they want attention so bad. And they try to get everyone to turn against me because I'm not giving them attention. Then everyone starts yelling at them. It's like, wait a minute, they're so annoying that the community that they're trying to pretend to fight for is now rejecting them. I don't even know what town this is. But I like it. It's real small. I got a town that I live in that there's 450 people in that town. That's it. We don't have a store.